Hello and welcome to our YouTube page at Epson Spectrum. Today we'll be covering screen positive prints on inkjet. Here we have the Epson SureColor TX3170X. This is the bulk ink system. And we are covering this for screen positive prints because it is a very lovely printer that does 24 inches and can do smaller for screen positive prints. This would be for the newbie that is just getting started in screen printing and only really does vectored imaging. This would not be for somebody that is doing gradients and screen prints and halftones and all that good stuff, but we'll cover that in a bit. Right now we're just going to go over this one because it is simple, easy to use, and doesn't require RIP software. This printer has a precision core print head with a micro TFP print chip. This allows for finer detail, less clogged nozzles, better maintenance, easier to maintain, especially when you're doing your screen positives because you are using a lot of black. This will save your printer and extend its life. This machine is capable of doing up to 24 inches on a screen positive print. This printer can also take sheets. You can do 8.5 by 11 sheet, 13 by 19 sheet. As I said before, the Epson SureColor T3170X is great for beginners because you can do so much with it and you can get so many prints out of it. Now let's talk about something for the larger scale screen printers. I know a lot of people have to order screen positives from other companies because most people don't have a 44-inch printer. But guess what? We carry Epson SureColor P9570 that can do up to 44 inches of screen positive prints. Now that will do a 3-inch core, or you can do a 2-inch core on that. And it's also compatible with tons of RIP software out there. So here's a few. I'm going to be a little biased. I'm going to always suggest Onyx just because it's a great program, it's easy to use, and there's tons of YouTube videos out there from it. That's just my personal preference. It's completely up to you which one you go with for your screen printing business. Let's talk about the print head that's in. It's a precision core micro TFP print head, just like the other printer that we were just talking about. But this one is an all new 12-channel industrial print head. Core industry print head for all proofing and photo prints. It has a single precision core print chip for each channel. Now I know what you may be saying, this is overkill for what I need, but for halftones it's going to help a lot because you can choose whether you want to use matte black or photo black on your dot spectrum. Binary continuous tones can be done easily with this machine for your film photography, your pre-press, grayscale, and it smooths the pixels out. This will help with your detail controlled by the size of the dots. If you're new to screen printing, a good way to think about this is that the larger the dot, the density gets darker, and the smaller the dot, the density is lighter. A screen printer RIP will give you control over what you're doing, but you do have to know how to work the RIP software on top of that. We will not be covering that in this video today, and that's just because that is a whole nother video in itself for something like this. This will also ensure your print quality as well, because you can replicate your prints over and over with this printer. As with the other printer, you can still do sheets with this printer, but you can do a much larger scale of rolls. So the sheet size is 8.5 by 11, and then you have 13 by 19. For the rolls, it starts off at 17 by 100 feet. Then you have 24 inches by 100 feet and 36 by 100 feet. Once our screen positive is done, then we can put it on our emulsion and burn it in to the screen. Now we have a nice, beautiful screen ready to start printing. As you can see, for more content like this, please like, share, and subscribe at Epson Spectrum on all platforms.